Alright, I wanted to show you all a project I'm working on today. I'm polishing this die, which I'll use to press some mid-grade and proof-like silver rounds. The goal is to get a mirror finish on this die, which will give the silver a really good reflective finish and create some great contrast between the background and the main image. Now this is actually the final step of the polishing, and I'm just using a 1/2 micron polishing compound. Now you'll see a thick black paste form, and we call that a slurry. It's when that polishing compound starts to break down and mix with metal that's being removed off the surface of the die. And the biggest concern is that we'll actually start to polish too deep and remove the image from the die, so as soon as I see that happening, I'll add some oil that's going to lubricate that die and help preserve the image on it. Now at the end, I'll use some acetone and clean off the surface, and this is really my favorite part. I just think it's satisfying to see the reflectivity on that die and really try and see how good of a mirror I can get. Now for these higher grade rounds, we'll actually use the hydraulic press instead of the high speed press. And that gives us a lot better control over the final product. There's so much pressure being used here that a fleck of dust or a little piece of lint will actually get pressed into the surface of the metal and we can't remove it afterwards. So I'm using compressed air to clean every blank, clean the machine, and then inspecting each one when it comes out to make sure they're perfect. Okay, I wanted to show you guys the finished product here and the difference in the grades. So this is a bullion grade. This is going to be what you buy if you're just buying investment grade silver. There's not a whole lot of contrast in that image. It's not meant to look pretty, even though it does. It's just for investment purposes. So this is made using a frosted die with a frosted or tumbled blank like this. This is your mid-grade. This has got a lot more contrast, as you can see, much more reflective background. What this is we're actually using the high polished die you saw earlier with a frosted blank. Now this is your proof-like grade. This is what's going to be near perfect, very reflective, mirror finish, high contrast. This is made using the high polished die with a high polished or burnished blank like this. And these are mostly for collectors or commemorative pieces. Because they're so reflective and so perfect, they show up a lot of lint and dust. We'll actually normally store them in these capsules. Let us know what you guys want to see next. We look forward to seeing you. Hit that subscribe button and watch out for the next video.